Okay. Wait, did you say we're starting? Sorry.
Yep, I just started it.
Okay.
So we're live.
Rebecca, did you ace the quiz, the test, I mean?
Huh?
Did you do really good on the test?
The test?
Yeah.
Sorry, I only...
Oh, I don't know why my internet's super slow. Max, can you hear me?
I can hear you fine.
Oh, okay. I must just, I don't know why. Mine's like cutting out with Rebecca's.
I think it's her cutting out. I don't know though.
Oh, yeah, no, it must be.
Okay, that was weird. You guys all froze for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, that was weird. Hopefully it doesn't do that again. Anyway, sorry. All I heard was the word test. What did you say about
I was
the
saying,
test?
did you guys all do pretty good on the test?
Yeah, this is not working.
Oh, well, okay. Let's just go to the quiz
Oh my
then.
gosh. Okay. Hopefully we hear each other during the quiz.
Yeah. Okay, so, whoops. Okay, so number 3. I said the direction and strength of the linear relationship.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, if the correlation coefficient is negative, when one variable increases, the other variable tends to decrease.
Yes.
Yep.
They're just opposite of each other.
Okay. Number 5, the effect of outliers on the correlation coefficient is not significant. That's false.
Correct.
Yes. True, that is false. But it is not significant. How many negatives can we have in there?
Yeah. Okay, and then SPS. If I did this correctly, I got 0.901 for the correlation coefficient.
That is what I got.
Okay. And then I said positive strong. It was close to 1.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm halfway between 2 pages right now.
Okay, and then this one.
Oh my gosh, number 8. It's terribly annoying.
Yeah, I know. Like
scroll. Oh my gosh. Mike, can I please see this on a bigger page?
I know. Okay, so I did for the first one for 0.6. I did number 6.
Yeah.
Okay, they must be out of order because that's not my first one. So let's just make sure. Just make sure we're saying what R is.
Okay, so you're negative 0.6. I put number 6 for that one.
Okay, me too. I think they're all the same order. Answers are the same. But...
Oh, okay.
Okay, next.
And then 0.95, I did number 2.
Okay.
Okay.
And then 0, I did number 3.
Yep.
And then negative 0.95, I did number 5.
Yes.
And then number 1, I did number 1.
Okay.
Yep.
And then negative 1, I did number 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and then this one, I'm not sure if I did correctly because you know how like when you did your SPS and I didn't use Excel. Was I supposed to use Excel?
I did SPSS.
Okay. Okay, so did I. And so when you're adding the variables, do you add the data and the variable? Like you did I got 0.728, and so but I wasn't sure if I was doing it correctly.
That is correct. It looked weird because one of them was in there as a data.
Yeah.
Instead of as a number. But if you look at the actual question,
It still came out like as
compute the correlation coefficient of score and confidence. So score and confidence are the ones that you put into the whatever they are, or as a number or as a whatever, because the question tells us to use score and confidence. That's what we're putting in there.
yeah, I like looked for like 5 minutes of all like watching all the videos and stuff, and I was like, what the freak? And then I was like, well, it's right, so okay. So and then I said positive weak.
Mm.
Yeah, I said positive strong.
Positive strong. 0.72 is still is way closer to 1 than it is to 0. If your only choices are strong or weak, there's no moderate choice in there, I would choose strong over weak.
Okay.
Because it's much closer to 1 than it is to 0.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why. Yeah, I don't really know why I picked weak.
It's weaker than the previous question.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, well, that's awesome. We're only 6 minutes into our hour. Oh, not that we wanted to take an hour. Sorry. I just mean we're only 6 minutes in. So we have to describe our data. That's due this Saturday for our big project. So I just realized I never actually sent you guys the full thing.
Yeah, that was gonna be my question to you.
Sorry, I sent it like I sent you the pieces to turn in so that we didn't get all confused at who was turning in what data, but so I have the.
So I was supposed to turn in the pieces of the data.
Yeah, because we each had a section of the data to collect. So let me see, I think this is the full. Oh, stop, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. So when I send you this just now, then we can do it. We can actually pull up SPSS and calculate our results and stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you guys should have that email now with our data.
Yeah, I think I just got it.
Okay. So you can actually just copy and paste and put it into SPSS. And then there are, those states that didn't have data from 1966. We just have to delete that row. So I guess we need to decide, we need to run the test and then include or figure out what we want to include in our data description. Have you looked at the instructions for it?
No.
On the content page under the group project, there's the page that gives us instructions on how to describe the data. It's like, we have to write a paragraph about what we were studying and what we discovered and state our findings in real English sentences and stuff like that, and include obviously our math and confidence intervals and QQ plots and whatever. And Max, I think this one is yours to collect and officially type up and submit for our group.
Yeah. Awesome possum. This is all of it. Okay. And so what we're doing, we'll say that one more time. We're running the test on it in Just giving an English sentence on what the data shows.
The official, we have to just like do our experiment. We have to do the math on it, do the one sample t-test, figure out if we are rejecting or failing to reject our null. And then I don't have the directions open. I guess I probably should.
I'm getting to them too. It's week 14, right, that it's in?
Yeah, it's way at the bottom.
Are you saying, so the ones that they don't have, if I don't see some of the temperatures, those are the ones that we obviously wouldn't be doing?
Yeah, we're just full on deleting that row. Like, I don't remember what states.
Yeah, no, I see it.
There's like 11 states. We don't use their 2016 data either.
Okay.
And just completely delete the row. So we'll have 39 data values, or 39 states that we'll actually be doing the test on.
Okay. I just wanted to go around with it.
14. What? Homework knowledge survey end of the semester. I don't see the thing in week 14.
Okay, no, it's in
group. Is it in week? I think it's in week 13.
No, it's in oh, you know what? It's underneath 14. It might be its own separate thing, group project.
Oh, I see it now. Yeah.
Just underneath. And then the describe the data directions will take you to a link to click on a link to get lots of clicking.
So, okay.
So then that gives us
what
needs to be included.
Have we all been needing to submit on this page?
No.
Only you. So far, only you've had to submit on this page. And
so far, yeah, I did that. Well, you should have submitted your.
Yeah, no, I did that, but I emailed
okay.
it to the professor. I didn't come to this page.
Oh, okay.
So.
Okay. Have you heard back at all since
No.
that email, or?
So I might just say, hey, what's going on?
I don't know. It probably couldn't hurt to just submit it now. I mean, I know officially it would be late if you submitted it now, but
yeah,
you did email it on time. But yeah, so I turned in the design one.
Already.
Yeah, I did that a couple weeks ago, and then we each turned in our data collection last week. And then this week, you'll be the only one that submits on this page for the describe the data. So before you submit it, you write up whatever. Now we have this instruction sheet. You know, title of this assignment, names of all the members in your group, our research question, a couple paragraphs summarizing and describing the data, any graphs we want to include. And then before you submit it, just email it to both of us to make sure we're all like, oh yeah, cool, yep, looks great. Or, oh no, we missed this part or something. And then you're the only one that submits it on that page.
Okay. Describe the data we collected. Okay, so we're gonna do a t-sample test. Do we want to throw in a scatter plot or a graph at all?
We at least need to do a QQ plot.
Yeah, the QQ one, I think.
For normality.
Okay.
So I don't even know, how do you like get a plot from
SBS?
Yeah, how do you like copy it and paste it into a Word document? I've never even tried to do that before.
Oh, from a Word, I just always have just typed it in. Oh, so you can just highlight, if you right click it, it'll show a box in your
copy.
Yeah, see?
All right. Okay, well, so do you guys have the data open then?
Yeah, I do.
And deleted the ones that we can't use?
Which ones can't we use?
Anything that doesn't have, we need everyone to have both sets of data. So anything that has a dash through it, because we didn't have data for 1966, we can't use.
Okay.
Because we can't compare a difference if we only have one value.
Bye-bye, Connecticut. So much clicking. Thanksgiving break put me so far behind in my thinking.
It was amazing. I worked Tuesday night last week, a couple days before Thanksgiving, and work has been pretty chill lately. And so because I work night shift, I can like take my laptop and sit it on the desk at my nurse's station and do homework when I'm not needed. And I like finished everything that I could that was open. Anything that was like, I actually got to the point in my shift that I was like, I literally can't do any more homework. Everything else isn't open yet. It's not open till next week or something. So I got to like hang out and chat with my coworker. It's awesome.
I know. I was like looking. We only have like 2.5 weeks left, right?
Woo! Yep.
Yeah.
Although I tell you, it weirded me out. Yesterday, I got on to be like, I haven't looked at school in like 4 days. Now suddenly I'm freaked out that I forgot something.
Yeah.
Because I actually just didn't even open iLearn all weekend.
I know that always happens. Like when you get ahead and everything, and then you take a break for 4 days, and you're like, "Oh my gosh."
Okay. Here we go. That's everything. Okay, so now we just copy that in SPS and we make a scatter plot.
QQ plot.
Or QQ
but
plot.
Actually, we...
Sorry, the lesson is stuck in my head.
I know. It's good. We actually need to do the transform compute variable first because we're going to be doing our test on our difference column. Because we're using paired.
Doing mean. Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing paired data.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Eat turkey for 1 week and everything goes out the door. Okay, here we go.
The data is 1961.
66 and 2016.
2016.
So we're getting our difference column computed.
Yeah. Technically, I mean, you could get away with just putting the difference column in, but...
And we are using 2016 minus 1966. Sorry, hold on. I locked my husband out of the house. He's home.
Okay. Alrighty.
All right, sorry. Okay, so like the difference for Alabama should be -7. Just making sure we did the difference calculation the same direction as each other.
Okay, I haven't even looked at the what is it called? The slideshow thing, and he's probably going to want me to have all of this information on here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm just going to be adding all of this okay, just want to make sure. So that's what I'm.
Yeah, so I mean, you guys both should have the information that I turned in for the design the data. I emailed that to you before I turned it in. If you don't have it, let me know so I can email it to you again. But so you should both have that. Like everything we're doing builds upon the last thing.
Yeah. So I can. So I want to be.
So Max, you can use that email from me from the design the data to, you know, get the what's our research question wording on that and stuff. Yeah. And then obviously you can pull Madeline from this describe to put things in the slideshow presentation.
Yeah. Okay, so my QQ plot. Remind me how to do a QQ plot because I'm messing up on this thing.
Analyze descriptive statistics way at the bottom. QQ.
But like, I just put the temperature and difference in, right? I don't have to put V6 or V7.
You don't even need the temperatures, just put the difference column in.
Okay. Okay. Awesome, and our data is normal.
Looks fabulous.
All right, so there's that.
Okay, so our original question that we are testing here was, or our alternative hypothesis is that U is greater than 0. We are testing that temperatures this year were higher on average than they were 50 years ago. So we are doing one-tailed, and our alpha was at 0.05. So now for our paired data, we have our difference column, and we just need to compute a one sample t-test on our difference column.
Yeah. Analyze pair means one sample t-test.
And our test value is 0.
It is 0? Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. Because that's our null. The test value is always what the null is.
Oh, yeah. We're staying at 95, right?
Yes.
We're not going to do like 90. Okay. Sweet.
No, our design the data had 95% as our value. So we now have a t-statistic and degrees of freedom, and divide our p-value in half because it's one-tailed, and a 95% confidence interval.
Here,
so interpret, go.
Oh, I was gonna say I was gonna start screen sharing and show you how the word document's coming along. Pretty much interpretizing it. The mean change is a negative 0.87 with a standard deviation of 3.67, meaning that our t-score is negative 1.501.
It should be negative 1.463. How many values did you compute?
Well, I have
39 data values?
I have 40. Let me go check my difference, see if I missed something.
Yeah, the degrees of freedom should be 38. We only had 39 values we should be calculating from.
Wyoming was the same. I only have that we're missing data values on. Oop, there goes my computer. Like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, can you look up the part for me on service and Pilkington? So we can report it? This thing only says you have one.
I see that we're only missing 10 data points. Everything else is a double pair.
Okay, hey, let me check all this cost.
There should be 11.
Okay, so
Let's
are
see.
you missing California, Colorado?
Just read me. Yeah, read me your states.
So Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado. They don't have Connecticut.
Okay.
Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas. I don't have Kentucky.
Okay.
Louisiana. I don't have Maryland or I do have Massachusetts. I don't have Montana. Oh, no, I don't.
Yeah, just
Okay,
read what
so
you have.
Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi.
Okay, Minnesota should be out. You have 2 values for Minnesota?
Oh, no, I don't. You're right. You got me.
Okay.
You caught me. That's not going to really mess with the QQ plot that much, so I'm not going to change that.
Yeah, the QQ plot is definitely still normal.
One sample difference. Okay, here we go. 39.
It's one of those.
Okay, we're all
So your
good.
degrees of freedom is 38 now?
39.
So you still have an extra somewhere. We should be computing 39 values and therefore 38 degrees of freedom.
Okay, so going from Montana now.
Okay.
I have Montana, New Hampshire, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming.
How do you, okay, were you missing one up, or you have an extra up earlier? Because that should only be 39 states.
I'll go over it again. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, or
Okay, Kentucky's out.
Sorry, I don't have Kentucky. I just was singing the song
Okay.
accidentally.
I know, it's hard, huh? So
Yeah, Louisiana, Michigan, Mississippi, Montana, New Hampshire, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming.
that's really weird. That's only 39. And you have 40?
Here, let me try this. Minimize, compare means. Okay. Okay, we're good. I got 30.
Sorry, that like seems so annoying to be all like picky on that, but I'm like, I don't understand. Our values should be the same.
You're good. Don't worry about it at all. It's score, and I like that. Okay, so sig two-tailed and divided by 2. I just kind of want to copy and paste I just want to kind of copy and paste. If I describe it, it's not going to be.
No, absolutely. I mean, this is a data. You will have to specify that because we're doing a one-tailed test, therefore our p-value is 0.076 instead of what's shown there. But yeah, go ahead, just copy and paste what's came up on the output box with our, t-score and our degrees of freedom and our confidence intervals on there.
Good, because that's exactly what I'm doing. I mean, I'll write a paragraph describing it all, but.
Okay, so the confidence interval, the negative 2.0783 and the upper 0.3347. Since we're doing a difference thing,
Zero lies in there.
I was going to say, remember that thing. So that's a sentence or two. Sentence 0 is included in the confidence interval. We
know
conclude
that.
per the test that it is as good as 0.
Which means that there can be a possibility of 0, the null hypothesis being true.
You may want to look back at whatever chapter that was when we learned that rule when 0 is included in the confidence interval to find the wording that they use. Because I couldn't remember exactly how to word it. Because 0 is included in the confidence interval, we conclude that 0 is a possibility. Like, you know what I mean? Just how they word the end of that thought. So you can write it all appropriate.
Yeah, all statistician-y. Okay, 0 is null value. If a 95% company includes the null value, there's no statistical meaning or statistical significance between the groups. So because
There we
0,
go.
yeah, I looked up confidence intervals at Boston University. Okay, so
Madeline, our
Yeah.
P, what does P equal?
I'm trying to get this stuff into the slide right now, and I'm not having any success. Because he's gonna want, right? Like what I said, I'm trying to get the spreadsheet in there, and it just keeps saying, like, I'm able to download the spreadsheet, because I was able to give it to him, but I can't. It says the spreadsheet has no charts. It's not showing on a slideshow.
Can you save it just as an image? Can you copy and paste the value, the data set into just like a Word document or something and save it as an image or?
Yeah, I'm sure, because I figured I would just be able to save it as an Excel, onto my Google stuff, and so let me try that.
I don't know. Yeah, if it's not copying over, you may just have to save it as an image and then paste the image in this slideshow.
So what I'll do is I'll put you on there for tomorrow morning at 9 at my shop at San Mateo, Montgomery. And like I said, it should take about an hour, so you'll be done by 10, and that'll get you definitely to your appointment on time.
because
Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Jackie.
meaningful or statistical significance.
I'm sorry?
0 is the null value of the parameter. In this case, the difference in means.
She may actually dropped off the
difference
line.
in means, the difference in temperatures.
Let me give you my phone number real quick then, in case something does change and you need to make any
Because there's no
adjustments. It's 362
meaningful or statistical significance.
5197.
Just make sure the wording is really specific to our question.
0 is the null value of the parameter and is included in our confidence
Yeah, 135, and then with tax, it's 144.87.
in our confidence interval. In this case, the difference in temperatures.
Thank you.
So do you have the p-value, Madeline? You're looking at the data set, right?
That
I'm looking at the data set, trying to get it into the slideshow right now. Okay.
And yeah, same as Max is doing, make sure if you're copying and pasting the data set, Madeline, that you notate that we are doing a one-tailed test, so our p-value is actually half of what is shown in the results.
this means that because there's in both, there is no difference between the groups. Okay, sweet. There we go. And then I gotta throw a note in there. The p-value is just area under the curve for the state true tail, but we're using 1/2 of that, so it's gonna be okay. Cool beans. Asterisk note. We did a one-tailed test, which means the Q is actually 0 points. Okay, so I have the graphs, the one sample statistics, the one sample t-test. I have a note saying that we did a one-tailed test, which means our p-value is actually 0.071, and that our zero is the null value. Since zero is the null value of a parameter and is included in our confidence interval, this means that because zero is in both, there is no statistical meaningful or statistical significant difference between the groups, which means that we accept the null hypothesis.
There's no such thing. We fail to reject it.
Or yeah, fail to, yeah.
And we can
Fail to reject.
double check that with, I mean, it's the same idea. We did a 95% confidence interval, but the way we're used to determining our alpha is 0.05 and our p is greater than, so we fail to reject.
Okay, one more time. So when I see Connecticut, it doesn't have any data. Does that mean we're taking it out for the 2016 as well?
Yes, we need both sets of data in order to use it at all.
To use it at all. Okay. And so okay.
Somehow, Max, our numbers still ended up slightly off from each other. My p-value is 0.076, and you got 0.071. I mean, we still ended up with the same.
What's your sig two-tailed? I did the math in my head.
0.152.
Oh, no. Yeah, you're right. I just did the math wrong.
Oh, okay. I'm like, that's so weird. Okay.
SBS is just messing with us. This is also supported by the p-value against our, we chose 0.05, right?
Mm-hmm.
Against our alpha. Oh, I wish they had a button, our alpha value of 0.05. Sweet.
So then the English sentence with the sufficient or insufficient wording is?
1 second, English sentence. There is sufficient evidence to, wait, there's insufficient evidence to suggest that there is a change in
that would be two-sided. We only tested one-sided, so.
But there, it does start with there's insufficient evidence.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah, there's insufficient evidence that.
So the second half of that sentence is the alternative hypothesis. So we just need to say that out in words rather than symbols. So our alternative hypothesis was that it was greater than 0. And U being 2016 is greater than 2000, or excuse me, I keep saying, then 2016 was greater than 1966.
That the average, the temperature.
Hottest recorded temperature is what we tested.
Hottest recorded temperature.
In U.S. state capitals.
Greater. Oh, in U.S. state capitals. Wow, you're being super specific.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what we tested.
in United States.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. I can play your game. I'm just kidding. Was greater
on average.
On average. In this is a long sentence. There was insufficient evidence to support that the hottest record temperature in the United States capitals was greater on average in 2016 than in 1966.
Awesome. See, and Madeline, this is awesome. He's gonna send us this describe the data document to turn in, and so a lot of that wording can just be copied and pasted into our presentation version.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what.
Because yeah, I mean, all the describe the data document I sent out a couple weeks ago, same thing can be like copied and pasted, the null and alternatives and everything. So you're compiling.
Okay, yeah, my main issue is I just have to figure out, but I'll figure it out.
how to get the graphs and stuff in.
Yeah, actually it's being dumb, you know, but that's what I love about and then I'm just gonna share it with you guys. That's what I'll do today, and then that way you guys can make sure I'm not being an imbecile and doing something wrong.
No.
But yeah,
Okay.
sounds perfect. So that's
Okay.
what I'm gonna figure out right now because it is not. I don't know why it just keeps saying. So I went through and I deleted everything that we don't need on there, and then it's in my Google Sheets, but for whatever reason, it's not letting me add it to a slideshow.
Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. Hold up now. Max, what we are just typing just now is make inference and take action. Like I just opened the.
No, it's the final project.
Oh, no, I know. But we're doing
It's
what
describe
you
the
are
data.
typing, what you are typing right now is what is described in our directions for the make inference and take action section of our project. We're doing too much work. I think our describe the data is.
I opened the Word document and I did what the Word document said.
Well, open the directions for make inference and take action.
Okay, on my way. Oh, I gotta sneeze.
Oh my gosh, because this is where it tells us to put a QQ plot and state the null and alternative and your alpha level and put your t statistic or your test statistic and the p-value and.
Okay, so wait, describe the data. So if I open make inferences and take action, what's it going to tell me to do? I have so many tabs right now. Okay, test your hypothesis. No more than 2 pages write the results of your hypothesis. Oh, whoa.
Like, what in the world are we supposed to be doing this week if all the stuff we were just doing over the last 20 minutes is not due till next week?
Okay.
We're just on top of it, I guess.
Well, I'm just confused. What in the world is the describe the data supposed to take up 2 pages for if everything we're already doing right now is next week's assignment?
Yeah, it's just copy and paste next week.
Kinda. Yeah, really kind of is, because describe the data instructions still say include well-labeled graphs and.
Yeah, which would involve a QQ plot. I mean, they could be meaning just showing like a scatter plot, but I don't think that's what they mean.
I don't even, yeah, I don't think our data supports a scatter plot.
Well, it'd be 2 linear scatter plots. You do one for each set of data, like 1996 would be a.
Okay.
And then it would be more of a comparison. It wouldn't be like, it would be each state against each state.
Which is not what we're testing. So that it almost doesn't even really make sense. We can do, I'm trying to think, how did they do the scatter plot with overlay? Isn't that one of the options that you can like choose to make one of them a different color or something?
Yeah, no, but like, so yeah, what I'm saying is it's gonna end up, so imagine like the x-axis would be every state, and the y-axis would be a temperature scale. And so what would happen is you would have your 1996 line go through, or 1966 line go through, and then your 2016 line go through.
Yeah, but it would have to all be on one.
Yeah,
one scatter plot with just different colors rather. Sorry, at first I was thinking you were saying make one scatter plot for 66 and one scatter plot for 2016.
No,
and
no.
That doesn't, yeah, that doesn't help us.
Dang, Donkenstein. Well, I mean, we could just send him this and ask him at the same time, like, is this not what we're supposed to be doing for next week? Because if so, we'll turn in next week's stuff this week and this week's stuff next week.
It seems like maybe I don't understand how describe the data is supposed to be in no more than 2 pages. Describe the data. Well, we thought when we were describing the data, apparently we were doing more than describing. We're like doing all these steps all at once.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I can't.
I don't know either. I kind of want to turn them in at the same time because it doesn't make sense.
Because of the same thing. Well, I mean, we can turn this one in and still have time to ask him questions about next week's. It's not like it's. And if it is the same thing, it's going to still take the same amount of time. You just return in the assignment. So.
Yeah. Well, Okay, well, I guess use in the instructions for describe the data, your document should include the following 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. Turn
Yeah.
in that.
That's what I'm doing.
And then maybe when you turn it
Yep.
in, just ask them in the comment section
Ooh.
or an email or something. Hey, by the way, we noticed that next week's information,
That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
looked a lot the same. Should we just turn in the same information? Because and then just let us know.
What group number are we?
5.
7?
I think we're 5.
Wow.
Let me double check before that, because that would be awkward if I told you and then I was wrong.
Because I mean, I can screen share and show you guys what I feel like turning in. I mean, it looks pretty.
How did I find that? You put it. Timmy, what's up? Bridget, is he okay? Hey. Brother Papa put the link to.
Oh, is that how you say his name, Papa?
Sorry. That's what I've been saying it. I wouldn't know how else to say.
I said papaya, like papaya. I'm gonna screen share. I'm gonna let you guys look at this Word document that I'm gonna share real quick, just because I want your guys' super fun opinion. All right. So if you guys mosey on over, you can see what I'm gonna turn in.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Look at your English sentence again. It says they're this insufficient.
Oh. See, this is a good thing I screen share. There is insufficient
evidence to support.
This is what we get for answering multiple choice questions all semester. Remembering how to write stuff isn't super easy.
Okay, so let me see. Look at all the title of this assignment, final project, describe the data, names of all the members in your group.
Right here.
There it is. You may want to include last names just because.
Okay, well, I didn't at first because, to be honest, I don't know your guys' last name.
How dare you?
Mine is Greer, G-R-E-E-R.
G-R-E-E-R. Okay, Greer.
Mm.
Madeline.
Mine's Dennis, D-E-N-N-I-S.
Right.
I only know it because I type it every week when I turn in the group video link. And I can't find that. I'm gonna have to try and look at my assignments thing because somehow I found I had access to that group thing that. Okay, I'm not speaking. Whatever. The file when we signed up for groups, and so we knew what group number we were in. Somehow I had access to that recently, and I don't know how or where.
Saving. Yeah, I will turn that in right now.
Okay, did we get everything? Did we state the research question on there?
Our research question was, has the, I better throw that in. I'll throw that in right up here.
The research question is, let me, Dang it, I just had it open, of course. How I stated it in our design thing. What's our question?
All right. Has the
Here we go. State your research question. This is word for word from the design the data thing. We are trying to determine if the highest recorded annual temperatures in U.S. state capitals
U.S. You said U.S. state.
I did. That doesn't make sense. You can change it if you want.
All right. Capitals
Are hotter on average
are hotter on average
than they were 50 years ago.
Awesome. Question mark. There. Research question is now in there. Control.
Okay, and paragraphs summarizing and describing your data and well-labeled and helpful graphs of your data.
That's this stuff down here.
Okay. I'm trying to scroll your screenshot. I'm trying to scroll your computer, Max. I'm like, wait, let me see the.
So we have our QQ plot. We have our sample statistics. Should we show like our data, like our actual data?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'll find that now.
Brothers, go away.
Actually, I should probably start from. Probably do the difference too. Control C. Enter Control V. Oh, geez.
You might want to delete your spaces before you copy and paste. I don't know if you'll be able to delete them now.
Just Control Z it. This is
Yeah, go back to your SPSS and actually delete your spaces.
Oh, between data points?
Mm-hmm. And if you make your difference column narrower or change the decimal points that it gives, it won't give that 0.000000.
Okay, so SPS is over here. Wait, break these up? I don't know how to do those. I don't know how to say goodbye to them.
Right click on the number 45 on the far left, like the row itself, and then you can cut.
Oh, that's like magic.
Did you press clear or cut?
Clear.
Okay. Okay, I just want to make sure it wasn't deleting data. And yeah, then go into your difference column and like specify that you only want 2 decimal points or something. Or heck, you don't even need any decimal points because they're all full degrees.
Do variable view. Difference. Decimals. I want 15 decimals. No. No, thank you. Okay, so here we go. Let's try.
Oh, so much. Okay.
Let's try this now. Control C. So many Word documents. And try this again. Control V. It still looks super weirdy, but that's okay. I'm gonna convert this to size 10.
I'm gonna say my like perfectionist brain wants me to have you like tab those over so they line up with each other.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? You don't have to, but it is just our add the data. If you click the no spacing at top either.
I'm hitting like a hockey puck in the background.
It's probably my computer. Like when I'm clicking, I'm clicking on 100 things right now.
Oh.
Like I just keep hearing like someone click.
Yeah, that's me trying to figure out how to get this over here.
Hockey puck.
Now I don't get to use the word hockey puck that often, so I felt like using it. Okay, Now,
And then I hope it wouldn't mess up the formatting, but if you highlight all that data again, and then at the top on the A, B, C, D, normal, no spacing, heading 1, whatever, if you click no spacing, it won't take up as much space.
are you talking like horizontally?
No.
Like
So you
this
see,
space?
they're just, right now it's like double spaced itself.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, we don't need it to be double spaced. This is just really informative. So not there. To go to the right, there's boxes. Right now there's the box A, B, B, C, C, D, D, normal. Right, one more box. It's a little bit bigger.
Oh, right
Yeah,
here.
there you go. So now click to the one, no spacing, and it shrinks it up. So you are going to have to fix the tabs again. Sorry, some of them got goofed.
I hate Microsoft Word. I'm just kidding. I don't hate Microsoft Word. I like it a lot more than Notebook.
So there we go. Now it fits on one page.
And it looks super pretty. Okay. No, I want to be right there.
Oh yeah, some labels would be good though. And it's 66, not 96. Awesome.
You better give us an A for this. I'm just kidding. All right. How does that look?
Fabulous.
You only said 2 to 3 pages, so I guess we've got 3 pages.
It did say no more than 2, didn't it?
This is just super. I mean, if you really want, I can make this really small.
Well, can we make it in 2 columns? Go back to 10 size font, but then make it 2 columns.
I don't know how that's going to work.
Highlight it first, and then see. Adjust the data.
Styles, numbering bullets.
You'll have to go to layout at the top in the blue.
Layout. You're a master at this, it looks like. Columns.
Columns 2.
2.
There we go.
Stop
Oh yeah, so now
labels.
difference doesn't fit then.
On.
So on 3, can we shrink our QQ plot? Can you just grab the corner and shrink it up?
There we
go. Now the rest. Does it fit? Page 1 of 2.
There we go.
Save.
I will turn that in like as soon as possible. I have to turn this off now and run to class.
Okay. Thank you for doing that. Sorry, I forgot you have class right now, but
yeah, no
okay.
problem.
Thank you.
Yep.
Let us
Bye.
know what he says about next week.
Will
Bye.
do. Bye.
All right, we good?
Yeah, I'm gonna figure out what's going on with my thing. So,
Okay.
yeah, coolio. Okay, bye.
All right, see you on Thursday. Bye.